that study that they put out, the healthcare industry, nonsense, right? Absolute nonsense. In fact, it's such nonsense. This is great. You ready for this? PricewaterhouseCoopers is the company that they hired to do the study. PricewaterhouseCoopers now saying, backpedal, backpedal, backpedal. They're like, well, we kind of distance ourselves from that study. I'm not sure. I'm like, they hired us to do it. Do we stick by it? I don't know. Here's a quote that their spokesperson said at PricewaterhouseCoopers. America's health insurance plans engaged PricewaterhouseCoopers to prepare a report that focused on 4 components of the Senate Finance Committee proposal. As the report itself acknowledges, other provisions that are part of health reform proposals were not included in the PricewaterhouseCoopers analysis. In other words, we purposely left things out to make it seem like the premiums were going to go up, because that's what the healthcare insurance lobby paid us to do. This study is garbage. It's not worth the paper that it's printed on, right? So, you want to see a collection of Republicans arguing for it? What do we tell you? As soon as the study came out, I said the Republicans will take this and pretend it's reality. So, in this clip, you're going to hear from Senator Kyle from Arizona, all Republicans, Crapo from Wisconsin. He's going to be arguing with the director of the Congressional Budget Office, which is going to tell him, no, you're wrong. And then Cornyn from Texas, Bunning from Kentucky, and then Gingrey as well. All right, so let's watch.
CBO and Milliman and Price Waterhouse all agree that insurance premiums for families in America will go up.
You indicated that although you haven't scored it and don't have specific numbers, that the overall impact of this bill on the cost of health care insurance will be to drive the cost of that insurance up. Is that correct?
So that is not a conclusion of ours, Senator. What we've said in a separate letter to Senator Baucus a few weeks ago is that there are a variety of forces working on affecting private insurance premiums and the amount that people would pay for health insurance. And some of the changes in the proposal would tend to push down those premiums, some would tend to push up those premiums. And because there are so many conflicting forces, we have not been able to assess the net impact on premiums.
So since there was a little bit of news made over the weekend about the Price Waterhouse study, I wanted to confirm the fact that that study was in fact backed up both by Milliman, another health care consultant, and by the CBO.
What a
all
joke.
of whom agree that premiums will go up.
CBO just said it would.
So that is not a conclusion of ours, Senator.
I would like to go back to some of the discussion about the PricewaterhouseCoopers study that was released and which has been criticized because it was paid for by the insurance industry, and it would be a cruel outcome indeed if, in fact, unintentionally, we actually increased their health insurance costs.
And a recent study suggests that American families will pay more than $4,000 in 2019 because of this bill.
It increases the average insurance premium for American families by $4,000, and it still leaves 25 million Americans uninsured.
What did I tell you, man? I said in the middle of that clip, I said whores, because that's what they are. They're corporate whores. I mean, they just took that study, which now the guys who conducted the study, Price Waterhouse, I just read you the quote, are saying, yeah, that study was total BS, right? And they're like, oh, what? It's going to increase your premiums. You see that? The healthcare industry told me to. And then they said the CBO said it, except the CBO director you just saw on the tape said, no, that's not what we're telling you. That is not our conclusion, right? And then you saw Bunning in there. What a pathetic old fool. You know, in the year 2019, your premiums are going to go up. Well, in 2019, probably they will. Anyway, okay, they're bought and paid, man. I mean, if you're a conservative and you're relying on these Republicans to fight for you and not the corporate interests, to fight for the average American, I feel bad for you, man. They don't give a rat's ass about you. All they care about is the guys who are paying them. I mean, that was a perfect example of how bought and sold they are.